Oh, look. See the grebe. Happy on the nest. Okay guys, so just making our way to the lake now. It's a bit boggy underfoot. It was raining last night on top of all the other rain we've had. Just bear with me, I've got to swap arms. Yeah, so the weather was saying it's going to be quite still this morning. Only about 5 miles an hour of wind, and dry this morning for a few hours anyway. So I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to get out early, get the hide set up, and see what we can do photography wise on the lake. It's a bank holiday Monday, so I'm hoping that the weather report's true, which says rain at about 10, which might deter some people from coming out. Just bear with me. Yeah, so if I get out and really early, there shouldn't be anyone around anyway now at this time, and by the time that people have gotten up, had the breakfast, it might look unfavourably to them to go out for a walk. Which, I mean, I don't want that to sound selfish. I'm a massive advocate for getting out and about and enjoying a good walk, and I'm a massive advocate for people getting out in nature, having a nice walk, clear the head. I came here last week, and on my way back from the lake to the van, see the moon, half moon up there? On the way back to the van, And bearing in mind this is where we are as a national nature reserve, it's a site of special scientific interest, and it's the start of the ground nesting bird breeding season. I must have seen a dozen dogs and their walkers, and they didn't have a lead between them, all running off the lead, all running in and out of the heathland. I mean, what chance do the birds have of nesting and being undisturbed? I think some people can be quite ignorant and selfish in that respect, because not only are you disturbing the birds on the nest, you know, they fly away, and quite often when they're on the nest it's giving them cover and camouflage from predators. So dogs disturb them on the nest, they make their alarm calls, fly up, predators are watching all of the time. They're barely off duty, birds of prey and other predators who feed on ground nesting birds. So I would just hope that people have a little think, take the dogs for a walk, pretty much where they like, but if it's a nature reserve, if it's a triple SI, that they please keep the dogs on the lead. And if they think that the dogs need to run off and get some exercise, just don't do it on a nature reserve. Take them to a generic park where dogs are welcomed to be walked off lead. Anyway, that's enough of that. So the darkness is lifting slightly now. We're about just under an hour from sunrise. Yeah, so let's get there and then get set up. Quite hidden, quite well hidden, as you can see. But that is the draw, I think. Getting pretty excited now. here. Perfect. Right, let's get set up. Good, eh? Pretty good. Okay, finally ready. So, keys, wallet, phone, batteries, SD cards. Got the Nikon Z8 and the Nikon 600mm f4. Just going to get in and then just hang around here, just let the wildlife get used to me. I'll have a coffee in there, and then the light's much better now, so the sun looks like it's just about coming up in the next 20-30 minutes. And conditions are perfect, absolutely perfect. So let's get this in the water. getting quite soggy underfoot now, as in I'm sinking, which I don't really want to do. So I think I can't go any further to the left because that is where there's a lot of silt. If we go further to the right, nearer to where I came in, the lake bed is a bit more stable. So I'll just stay here for a bit. Let's see. I just need to move the camera back, get it balanced. There. Right. Oh, a bit more. Yeah. Oh, that's balanced. That's better. Okay. So, you see through there. Have a look. See what we can see. Oh, look. See the grebe. Happy on the nest. Beautiful. It'll be lovely when that sunlight hits. Right, just want to show you this. Just been watching the grebes, and one of them was just bringing more nesting material. Lost it. Right, there it is. One of them was bringing more nesting material, building the nest up. You can see that. Building the nest up higher. And the other one's gone. Just bringing 2 or 3 times now. He's brought, or she's brought more weed back. Trying to see where it's gone. I don't know, maybe it's dived down fishing, but cute. for you. Oh, they are beautiful birds, aren't they? So I'm going to stay here and watch these for a bit, and hopefully that sun will come up and illuminate them, and then they may be joined by some other birds, but we'll see. So we'll get some photographs and put them up on the screen too. See what we're dealing with. Time for coffee. First coffee in the hide. Okay, a few little bits about the hide. We've got lots of windows. Let's see what's what. Another one back here. Magnetic little clips there. Same on this side, one there, one there. Top one. And then there's some at the back. And these two main ones at the front. See what's going on outside. And we've got the gimbal head attached to this carbon fibre plate, which is pretty sturdy. I mean, that's not going to fall, snap off or break or anything like that. We've got lots more attachments to, if you wanted to secure it even more. Lots of these little strap attachments, and we've got two, like I just showed you earlier, two Velcro attached storage bags there, and all in all I think it's great value for money. So it's from Buteo, and the service was pretty good. Bought it online, straight from their website. And I mean, it's obviously when it's floating, there's no ballast or weight in it. It moves, you know, the wind's moving it. If there were waves, you'd struggle a little bit, especially with a 600mm lens. But I think that's why you have to pick and choose what the weather's doing when you take it out, so that you've got calm water to float on. And stability is fantastic. And if you say you had a dry suit, I don't think they recommend it. I have seen videos of people who are propelling themselves a la breaststroke kick and just resting on the floats, you know, if you're moving around in deeper water. But it's ideal for relatively shallow water, either standing up in, or kneeling down, or sitting. Again, because the key is you're at water level with your camera, which is lower than head height, so you're going to be crouching down anyway, unless you've got a flip screen, in which case it's really comfortable. I'm stood up, I can see the screen clearly with it flipped up, and as usual with wildlife photography, just a waiting game. So at the moment, what we've got are Great Crested Grebes, got the Coots here, and there are a number of little grebes that I saw on the last recce that we did without the hide. So I'm going to concentrate on a little bit of photography now, if you don't mind. It looks like the sun's up, but the cloud's thwarting it at the moment. It's a bit broken cloud, so we should get some sunlight now and again, illuminating the birds. Fingers crossed. So well, the sun's making an appearance through the broken cloud, which is nice, and it's illuminating the birds, but I'm just waiting for the Great Crested Grebes mate to come back, and waiting for them to interact or change over nest duties. I think they make more interesting photographs. What's that? Grey wagtail, I think. See if we can see it. Oh, look. Come in for a little feed on the reeds. So just having a little rest on the nest while its mate has gone off feeding somewhere else in the lake. And at this moment, that one grebe is the only bird I can see. But look, the sun is illuminating part of the lake now, so eventually, there's the mate, see? He's been feeding. Where is it? Oh, he's dived back down again. Just popped up. Maybe it's on its way back to the nest. There it is. Just come up again. There. Yeah, so as I was saying,
sun keeps coming from behind the cloud, and as it's rising now, it's filtering through the trees and onto the lake. So with any luck, you might get some nice side light onto the bird or birds when interacting or changing over on the nest. But we will see when the other one comes back. I'm not sure how long they usually take turns on the nest, but when I was here last time on the recce, it was every hour or so, I think, or just a bit, maybe a bit longer than that at times, but I can wait. So regarding temperatures, if anyone's wondering, it was 6 degrees, 5 degrees this morning driving here. So that'll give you an indication of the ambient temp. The water's probably a little bit colder than that, but I've only got, I did put a pair of just checking that the bag's still there. I did put a pair of thermal long johns on under my jeans, and I've got the chest waders, just one pair of socks, and you know, I've been in 40 minutes now maybe, and I'm not that cold yet, still very, very tolerable. So you know, it's not unpleasant to be in cold water in the UK at this time. It's not unbearable. So kind of augurs well for the summer, doesn't it? The rest of spring and summer. Just having a scout round, see what I can see. Still only the one grebe on the nest. But no, there's a lot more further at the bottom end of the lake. There's a couple of mute swans, grey lag geese, coots. I haven't seen anything else yet, but every now and again you get some fly over to come and land at the pond. So I've got the setup in here for you camera aficionados. I've got the amazing Nikon Z8 coupled with the F2Z adapter and the 600mm f4, which is perfect. It's a perfect setup for this kind of photography. Why that is on animals, I don't know. Oh, that's I know why. Because I was photographing foxes last night. So now we're on 3D bird tracking autofocus, and on this camera it is an amazing system. It is brilliant. So that's set up, and almost equally as importantly is the flask of coffee that we've got. We shall stay there in the corner. I it's just waiting time again now. So with a bit of luck, we'll have a few more of these videos this year with the hide. Just come out the hide for a bit because it's getting a little bit chilly, but I was doing nothing in there. One of the Great Crested Grebes is sat quietly on the nest. The little grebes have gone round the corner. The coots have gone over the far side. So really, all I'm doing is waiting for the Great Crested Grebes mate to come back now. And when they change over on the nest, it'd be nice to get some photos and footage of that. So I just thought I'd come out of the water for a bit until I see the other Great Crested coming back, then I'll get back in. And get in position. The weather forecast reckons there's a chance of rain in maybe an hour and a half, couple of hours. So we've got about an hour maybe to stay and see. Hopefully we'll get the changeover before then. So peaceful. There's a little bit of a weir there, which is the background noise. Oh, little grebes just popped out again. Oh, two of them. I hear them chattering away. No, there's four of them. I think it'd be nice to get back in, get some photos of that. Because I saw the second Great Crested Grebe going back towards the nest. Oh, hang on, got a little grebe here. Oh, yes. Oh. Two little grebes right in front of the hide diving. Look, they both dived down now. Just going to wait for them to come back up. Too many branches to focus on them. Yeah, anyway, so I got back in the hide, in the water, because the second Great Crested Grebe was coming back towards the hide, towards the nest, and as I got in the water, it dived down. I didn't see it come back up, so it must have gone back round the corner, which is typical. But anyway, I'm going to stay in the water now. These little grebes are becoming more active and more used to the hide, so might get some nice shots of those when they pop up into the clear again. Having a bit of luck. Just having a look round. You can see the Great Crested Grebe. No, can't see it yet. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it shows. Okay, I'm going to follow these little grebes now. As in with the camera. I'm going to stay where I am. Hopefully you can get some shots of those for you. Right. The second Great Crested Grebe came back and had a little swim around, did a bit of feeding around the nest, which is probably an indicator to its mate that it's ready. And then they did a swap over and got a few, hopefully. Oh, hang on. So hopefully got some nice series of images from that, with a few bonus little grebe shots and some nice coot shots and moorhen shots. And while I was faffing about doing that, I heard one of my favourite calls, the Kingfisher, and I looked up and it was flying straight towards me, and then flew off, kind of veered off in another direction. So this is perfect. This is perfect for me. Now I know there's kingfishers here as well. Oh, can't wait. Can't wait to come back when it's a bit warmer. The light was good. No human beings. So, I'm going to pack up now. Might sit and have a coffee on the bank, enjoy the sun a little bit, and then pack up and
go back home and get the images onto the Mac and see what we can work with. So I'm quite excited about that. Oh, it's been a perfect morning. I don't think it could have gone any better, really. Got the location now for the hide. Oh, what an exciting spring and summer ahead. And hopefully I'll be taking you along with the journey. So, if you like this hide video, and if you'd like to keep up with some of my wildlife photography journeys and trips out, I'd be really grateful if you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See what happens in the future. Well, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you soon. Bye.